So look at this particular problem, that is concentrated nitric acid oxidizes phosphorus to phosphoric acid. So basically what? This is what your phosphoric acid, okay, this one is what? Phosphoric acid. And this is what your nitric acid, okay. And fortunately this reaction is what? Balanced chemical reaction, okay. So what does it mean, balanced chemical reaction? That means what? There is one number that is also here, that is what? 1p. These numbers, you know what is the meaning of these numbers? These numbers are what? Your stoichiometric coefficients. These numbers are what? Stoichiometric coefficients. If nothing is mentioned, it means it is what? 1. And this stoichiometric coefficient tells us that 1 mole of phosphorus reacts with 5 mole of nitric acid, 5 mole of nitric acid, and gives you 1 mole of H3PO4 plus 5 mole of NO2, that is nitrogen dioxide, and plus 1 mole of water, okay. Now, so how to do this particular question? So you have it is given in the question that you have 6.2 gram of phosphorus, okay. You have how much phosphorus? 6.2 gram, okay. So if you have 6.2 gram phosphorus, and this is what? P, okay. Look at this is what your phosphorus is here, P, okay. So how many number of moles of phosphorus? How to find number of moles of P? How to find? Given mass. So given mass is what? 6.2 gram. And what is its molar mass of P? So it is what? Your 31 gram, okay. So here it is P, so molar mass will be what? 31 gram. So it will come what? 31, that is what? 0.2. So you have basically what? 0.2 mole of phosphorus. You have what? 0.2 mole of phosphorus, okay. So from 1 mole of phosphorus we are getting how much moles of H3PO4? 0.1 mole, okay. So if from 1 mole of phosphorus, from 1 mole of phosphorus we are getting 1 mole of H3PO4, 1 mole of H3PO4. So from 0.2 mole of phosphorus we will get what? We will get 0.2 mole of H3PO4. So actually, how number of moles of phosphorus? What is the number of moles of phosphorus? It is what? 0.2 moles, okay. So this is the part 1 of part A, and that is the number of moles of phosphorus is what? 0.2 mole, and the mass of phosphoric acid formed. So look at this, how many moles of phosphoric acid has formed? 0.2 mole. So that means you have 0.2 mole phosphoric acid, that is your H3PO4, okay, and that is formed by this 0.2 mole of phosphorus. You can see it by stoichiometry also, okay. Now 0.2 mole, you know that 1 mole of H3PO4, 1 mole of H3PO4 equals to how much? That is the what is the molar mass of H3PO4? So it is what? 3 into 1 plus 1 gram plus 1 into 31 gram plus it is what? Your 4 into 16 gram, all right. And when you will add 3 plus 34 and 64, so it will be what? 98 gram. So this is the molar mass. This is what? Your molar mass. So this is the molar mass of H3PO4, molar mass of phosphoric acid, that is your H3PO4, all right. And you have to find the mass of 0.2 mole H3PO4. So what you have to do, basically simple, 0.2 into mass of 1 mole is what? 98 gram. So it becomes what? 4 point, not 4.9, it becomes what? How much? 0.2, it becomes 10 to 5, and this becomes what? 551489.3. So it becomes what? 19.6 gram. So you have what? How much grams of H3PO4 produced? That is what? Your 19.6 gram. So I think the part A is over. Now look at this, what mass of nitric acid will be consumed. So look at this, for 1 mole of phosphorus you are in need of what, 5 mole. So for 1 mole of phosphorus, second part, that is your B part, for 1 mole of phosphorus you are in need of what, 5 mole of HNO3, 5 mole of HNO3. So for 0.2 mole of phosphorus you will be in need of what, 5 into 0.2, that is just unitary method, 5 into 0.2 upon what, 1, that is what your 1 mole of HNO3. And 1 mole of HNO3 means what, how much, what is that, what mass of nitric acid, okay, it is what mass of nitric acid is formed. So what mass of nitric acid is formed, that means you have 1 mole of HNO3 and 1 mole of HNO3, that means how much mass. So it is what, 1 plus, for nitrogen it is what, 14, and plus oxygen is what, 3 into 16, so it becomes what, 63 gram. So you are in need of what, 63 gram of what, HNO3. Okay, now so B part is over. C part, look at this, what would be the volume of steam produced. So first see how much moles of steam is producing in this case. So look at this again, 1 mole of phosphorus is producing how much mole of water, 1 mole. Okay, so if you have 0.2 mole of phosphorus, if you have 0.2 mole of phosphorus, so if 1 mole of phosphorus is what, producing 1 mole of water, so 0.2 mole of phosphorus will produce what, 0.2 mole of water vapor, 0.2 mole of water vapor, or in that case here it is what, steam. Okay, 0.2 mole of steam. All right, and you know this is what, the volume of that steam produced is measured at this much pressure and this much temperature. So you know this pressure is what, your 760 mm of Hg, and what is your temperature, this is what, your 273 degrees Celsius, and this was your earlier STP. Okay, and what was earlier STP? STP means what, earlier STP, 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas has 22.4 liter volume. Okay, has 22.4 liter volume. So okay, so this is what, 1 mole of any gas has what, 22.4 liter volume at this earlier STP, and we have how much mole of steam, 0.2 mole of steam. So if 1 mole of steam, that means if you have 1 mole of steam at this pressure at temperature, if you have 1 mole of steam at this pressure or temperature, that means you have what, 22.4 liter. So if you have 0.2 mole of steam, that means what, you have 22.4 into 0.2 liter of steam, 0.2 liter of what, steam. So it will what, 448, this is what, 4.48 liter. So basically you are producing how much liter of steam, so 4.4 liter of what, steam. Now what is the meaning of this earlier STP? Remember, this is again important if you are appearing for some kind of standard examinations. Remember always, there is one, nowadays the STP is defined as, latest STP is defined as what, you have pressure what, 1 bar, pressure you have what, 1 bar, and temperature you have what, 273.15 degrees Celsius. All right, and at latest STP, or in that case only STP, nowadays STP is defined like this, 1 bar and 273.15 degrees Celsius. 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas has volume 22.7 liter. That is very, very important. Okay, hope you understand this concept.